Yeah, we keep talking about how important an asset is the reverse swing for a quick bowler, but how do you actually play the reverse swing? And I've got Scott Styris here with me to tell me all about it. Scott, I think you've got a couple of things on what went wrong for New Zealand in playing that reverse swing, and then you're going to show us the perfect masterclass on how to play the reverse swing properly, right?
Well, first of all, I heard Simon Doull and Waka Yunus tell everybody about how you should play bowl reverse swing.
Yep.
But it's time to look at it from a batter's perspective, I think. Get the batsman back in here and taking control. So I want to look at a couple of instances from yesterday. And first of all was the brilliant bowling of Naseem Shah to get rid of Tom Latham. Now have a look at the footage with Tom Latham. He's standing there on off stump and he's got an open stance, but watch where that feet, and the back foot in particular, goes toward leg side, and then he ends up crossing himself over and getting himself into big trouble. Now the bat then has to hurriedly come down in front of his front leg. The second player that we want to have a look at is the Centurion, which is Devon Conway, and the way that he attacked the reverse swing with the ball swinging back. And he has a lot more open stances. His right leg is well outside leg stump. But the important thing is how late he moves his feet. Doesn't get his feet in front of himself and get in trouble. So I want to show you again in real time here, standing in front. Now, one of the things that I really enjoyed about the cricket and playing around the world is you learn from other players. Yep. And I was on a bus going out to the plane at an airport with Sourav Ganguly sitting next to me, and he was telling me how you should play reverse swing. He believes the biggest thing you've got to avoid is getting your feet in the way, getting your legs in the way. And we saw with Tom Latham how he got himself crossed over, and by that I mean his front leg's in front of his back leg, and all he can do is hurriedly come across the line of the ball, and therefore he's got himself in trouble. What Sourav Ganguly said was to bring your guard back to leg stump, so that way you're showing the bowler the stumps, but you're not going to get your feet in the way, because you are just playing the ball for the ball swinging back, and you're moving as late as possible. And in a way, what you're doing is you're hitting into the swing. So you're looking predominantly to go to mid-off. That way you've got a full face of the bat, as opposed to what we saw from Tom Latham, where you're coming across, and of course, you've only got half the bat to use. Devon Conway got away with it yesterday because he was so late, but he had a lot of inside edges and trying to hurriedly come back. Naseem Shah was brilliant yesterday, but it was based around the way he was reverse swinging the ball in. And that's the biggest key for the batsman, is to try and protect your stumps, but get out of the way, show the bowler the stumps, but make sure you're playing with that full face of the bat towards mid-off, and your legs won't be a problem, and that LBW and bowl to be taken out of play.
Well, you've heard from him and you've seen from him. Get your legs out of the way and try and present the full face of the bat when playing reverse swing.